Been adjusting to the big leagues.
Well, it's tough and longer for some other guys to get used to what's going on. And if you don't get up, you hit a couple balls hard and they drop in as opposed to being hit right at somebody, and all of a sudden
3-1. So one foul back. And just different types of goobers. There's a payoff here to Cowser, and he gets set down. There's Adley Rutschman again, and right back to the breaking ball. Strike one. That's outside, but his home number 1-1, and that's low. And a big rip there for strike two. Javier, the 2-2, foul back. Rutschman ready, the pitch back to first, picked by Abreu. He's going to send it to Javier. Brief delay here. Finally deliver home, and that's a fastball high.
Power to be able to hit the ball out of the ballpark in any different direction, and that'll that little bit mentally that you got to.
Left side picked up and thrown by. See if the Orioles can get some 2-out damage going with Santander. Here it comes. High again. 2-0. Fouled back and over the net. 2-1. That's down low. 3-1. And he loses Santander.
The Mets recently, and he didn't chase anything. He was looking for a certain pitch in a certain spot, and if he didn't.
It's been impressive. This one's outside. Aboard the 1-1. Up and in. Tucker freezes, and with the.
But that's okay.
But that's just they're really, really good pretzels.
Chased a good score, so I looked over, I thought we had the same thing, and you've
line drive, nice snag for I'm more of the in between. Is this one back up the middle and Henderson can't get to it. First pitch hit.
As the inning's going on, I'll be reaching over there, and and then after the inning's over, you'll reach in and it'll be time.
Martin Maldonado in an 0-1. Make it 0-2.
And there's a whole bunch.
0-2, and it's dropped. Gets 0-2 again. Fouled back. Maldonado had 0-2 again. And that time he can't hold up the bat. Flaherty with his.
Maldonado unable to check the swing. So he is as well.
0-1, fouled back.
So, we talked about Cop.
Here it comes, and he just pokes this one foul. 0-2, and Altuve goes down to a knee. Back-to-back the AL East as Ryan Mountcastle sees a fastball outside.
Full, upper deck all the way around, down to the left field foul pole. It's
1-1. There's one into the crowd for 31 during that time. There it is, 11 games.
Back and you feel good, and he's been on a roll ever since.
0-1 to Frazier infield, and in comes Abreu over at first to Austin Hayes as a curve up and in. Javier. That's low, ball two. Righty with the 2-0, and he gets chased this time out of the zone with a fastball.
He really liked.
It's Kyle Tucker. It's in the
pitch to Austin.
Well, and you wanted a couple thousand this evening for Tyler Tarantino. And Orioles get things as Jordan Westberg on the ground. Jeremy Pena.
And really, the power that he's shown, the hustle. You mentioned that was the key, and so far so good.
Down low to Colt.
Seemed to be kind of snake bit, where he just wasn't going to be able to stay healthy. It was just a little.
Walter right field, but a little leap from Kyle Tucker. Eat book through June, July, and August. You'll love to see that.
Absolutely.
And a little punch foul back to the Astros. 0-2 again. Here, Santander tracks it. Throw comes in, but with a
little bit and unable to throw him out at second.
Chase for Alvarez. And gives chase again. Beautiful curveball.
Hit the ball to the left field.
Flaherty thinks about second, an easy play to first.
And all the fans are all excited about it.
And it's easy too, as there's a ball outside to 1-0.
Yeah, I think that, if you're a fan of a team in the air.
A 1 inside.
Yeah, that would have been a great chance to get a ground ball.
Low and away, ball 2. McCormick, 2-1. And a strike.
Likely getting the ground ball. But then, if he doesn't swing, yeah, you get the strike, but now you got to be a little late on.
Payoff to McCormick, and a foul ball. Westberg was on top of that one. Board, 1 out, the payoff. And he gets him. 1-0. And could Abreu could not get it. A bouncer off of Rutschman. 1-0. And a nice chase there from Pena on a slider. Clarity homeward. Gets the strike right on the corner.
Yep, same pitch.
1-2. A little too low. Yep. 2 outs, 2-2. Foul ball for Jeremy Pena. 2-2-2. Yes, he got him.
Yeah, he didn't let the whole thing crumble on him. He didn't. He's got an opportunity as a veteran.
High into left. Time for Chas McCormick. So he gives chase, elevated fastball.
You talked about that. That's a big difference between home and road. But right now he looks like
1-1. That's outside. Is there anything
to the background of each ballpark along the way? And the mounds were pretty so high in Albuquerque. It was crazy. And it took away based on the ballpark and where the stands are.
Underhands to first. That's a close play.
League, high school, college, whatever. Go hard. I mean, you're going to get 3 or 4 at bats, toss underhanded or overhanded. The guy has to come off the bag and make an adjustment and have fun with it. And be known as that guy who gives everything they got.
3-0 to Santander, and he loses him again. Back to back. Astros right now tracking Javier at 102 pitches as O'Hearn fouls this one. 0-1, and that's a strike.
Fly ball to right.
Roller on the left side, but right on top of it is Bert. That's a job for Jiffy. So a new Orioles.
Average 197. It's yet to be seen how well he's going to pitch for the Orioles. Got him. I want to see him get an Orioles uniform. Let's see what he's got, because his numbers overall.
The answer would be no.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we'll go with.
And the impressive thing to me, and I tend to not.
But in the end, he throws the ball over the plate. On the balls hit in play, they
dugout with his eyes popping out a little bit. Another ugly swing. This one on to bolster that bullpen. And you mentioned it. It's not even a diamond in the rough. And these are just completely off. 1-2. Jose Altuve absolutely as well up. You just mentioned the average. Does that give you any clue with what's going on?
Sometimes to make him elevate the ball a little bit more, because you have all this data now, and let's face it, all right, or pitches down in the zone a lot, then you're going to try to get your hitters to look. We've got to try to get this guy to
payoff. And Mountcastle thought.